Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Cutting Up with Unkle Mel. And I just need to let the ladies know something. Kevin Samuels speaks for the men. The men are not mimicking Kevin Samuels. Let's go and get into it. Hey. They got us fucked up. How you cutting up? Bitch, how you cutting up? Hey, man. Listen. I got a partner named Squee. Shout out Squee Lie. Squee posted all kinds of crazy memes like he does on the regular. And I actually have an episode with Squee that I got to put out, y'all. And I got to get that soon. I apologize, Squee. I'm just trying to, just space it out a little bit. All my guests. I'm trying to do more solos before I put out some more guest episodes. But Squee posted something this morning, was pretty much saying that women want a man that's already successful. They don't want to find a man, survive the struggle with that man, said man, and build an empire. And all these women talking about, oh, I ain't fucking with no nigga who ain't got his shit together and this, that, and the third. And one chick was like, we too fly for that shit and all this old other dumbass shit. And the man got to have it together and yada, yada. Black women too strong for all that. That's why y'all motherfuckers gonna be alone. That's why y'all gonna be alone. And then one woman said, oh, they listening to Kevin Samuels. And see, that's where I draw the line. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all ladies really have black men fucked up. Because we do not walk around all day parakeeting what the fuck Kevin Samuels says. I am a barber. Thus, cutting up with Unkle Mel. And in barbershops and gyms all across the country, men are talking. And what we mainly talk about is women in sports. In just about that order. And we talk about how we don't like women that are overweight, loudmouth, fucking lashes on the size of ceiling fans, look like you're gonna fly away. No Southwest, no American Airlines needed. Big, stupid, fat, fake asses that you could pretty much sit on as if she was a damn plane. And we talk about how we don't like this bullshit. But because black women, you're putting extensions in your hair, you're not wearing your natural hair, you're not rocking your Florida Evans, because if you was, you would be in the barbershop. You would know what fellas are saying. Because one thing about us barbers, we keep it all the way cutthroat in the barbershop. Most of us don't bite our tongue when women come around. We're going to have these gender conversations, which is why a lot of women don't like to go in the barbershop even when they dropping off their sons. And if you was in the gym, like you should be, then you would also hear men talking about what we like and don't like about women. But because Kevin Samuels has a platform, and he's always speaking on women, black women, trying to help his community, and then the men like to bring him up. A lot of you immature as grown as children think that it's funny when a man is mentioning something that Kevin Samuels said. But to their point, fellas, stop saying that Kevin Samuels said it. Say that you said it. Say it with your chest. Say that, look, this is what I believe. This man just so happened to say it, but this is what I believe. Because, see, black women think that we like the fat ass and we overlook the big old stomach that you got. Why is your stomach the same size as your ass? That's a problem. We don't like the fake hair. We want to see what God gave you. We want to see what our daughters are going to look like. We want to see that hair texture that the Lord gave you. But what you're walking around like you're top shit because you got your lashes on, you got your face beat, you got your hair done, but you're not saying what's real. Like, listen, I got a lot of insecurities, fella. That's why I got designer on. It's not that I can afford it, because a lot of people can afford designer. Let's just keep it real. But like Gay said, insecurities that come up with designer fashion. And if you're not intimidated, tell me why you're bashful. You see what I'm saying? So you covering up a lot of insecurities and you just don't want to admit to it. But Kevin Samuel is a parakeet, parakeeting what men are saying in places that men gather where women aren't usually present. So you don't know that it's being said. And men have been taught, if you want a woman in your life, you better not tell her the truth. But how about this, guys? How about we start telling women the truth? How about we start telling them how we really feel? Because I'm going to tell you something. After my first wife divorced me, I've never felt so fucking free to just keep it real with her. And our relationship has been so much better ever since. Ever since. So let's start trying that. And we got to protect the Godfather, Kevin Samuels. And listen, for all y'all people that follow Kevin Samuels on Instagram, y'all keep calling him Unc. Stop calling him Unc. I'm Unc. That's the Godfather. It's a more prestigious title, the title that he has. I'm Unc. He's the Godfather. See, when you go into stats, data, and statistics, and you study things and you're able to articulate it in the way that he does, that's Godfather status. I'm Unc, and I'm okay with being Unc. That's why it's called cutting up with Unkle Mel, because I'm a cut up. You know, I'm using what I see in the world, and I'm studying podcasts. I'm studying the man that studies statistics. You see what I'm saying? But it's too many black women out here. All y'all do is say what Kevin Samuels said. No, that man is saying what we say. He knows that he has the ability to reach women in a way that the guys at the barbershops and the gyms and the basketball courts cannot. The guys at the cigar lounges. You see what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I went to a cigar lounge with my boy Twin out there in Miami. We went to go watch the Alabama versus the U, right? We went to go watch the Alabama U game. And women in the cigar bar are more accepting of what men have to say, and they're surrounded by men. You think the guys in the cigar lounges are censoring their conversation because they got women in that? No. If these women are able to come into this space and be around here, then they're able to hear what's really going on with men, and those women have the advantage. But women like to call them pick me. Oh, pick me, you know. But to the women who feel like, you know, what my boy Squeak posted was, oh, you know, I could do bad by myself and don't need a man and this, that, and the third. Okay, cool. But stop having sex with men also. Go on adamandeve.com and get you something off of there. That's what you do. Go to your local sex store and get something, because if you got that attitude, don't no man need to be putting up with your bullshit even for a 3-minute nut. You feel me? So just take yourself out of the marketplace altogether. But what y'all gonna stop doing is saying that the average man is repeating what Kevin Samuels say. That man is speaking for us, for people who don't have a microphone, a high quality microphone, and a high quality camera like Unkle Mel, and who don't have a YouTube channel, because let's just face it, a lot of guys don't want to deal with the headache. I was playing a couple of episodes of Fresh and Fit for one of my clients today, who's a freshman in college, and he was watching it, and it was giving him a headache just the first few seconds, because he even realized that women are on some other shit. But, you know, the way the world is going, a lot more men are going to choose to go their own way and stay single, and a lot of women are going to stay single, and I think that's going to be better for the world at large, because let the people who don't want to come meet in the middle and find some common ground and respect one another, go find a respective, the respective corners. Go to your corner, go to your corner, leave each other alone. And a lot of you men, thinking that you can't tell your woman the truth and stuff like that, just go ahead and try it, man. Take a chance. The worst you're going to lose is a goddamn headache and a weight off your shoulder. You know what I'm saying? But look, hey, fellas, leave a comment. What y'all think about the big brother Kevin Samuels, man, the Godfather? And do you let your woman hear you listening to him? Do you sit down and get her to watch as well? Let me know. Leave a comment down in the comment section below. All right? Don't forget to like, share, hit the notification bell so you know when I'm posting new videos. And most importantly, subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to leave a comment. And I'm going to go ahead and leave links to my social media down in the description below. All I want to know is, how long you been cutting? Hey. Shout out Kevin Samuels, man. We appreciate what you do. Real talk. Hey.